Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Plays it through. Pass is just off target. And that is going out for a goal kick. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. Dybala! It's a loose ball. Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Costa Curta. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Maldini. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Gnabry. Nice physical challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Gnabry. That's a throw. He's had it taken off him. In towards the back stick. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos. He's gone forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kane. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Marquinhos. Number 18.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field. Number
Well, if you're
5,
ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That ball looks a good one. He might be in here! And Dybala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Bangladesh certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's burst through! Donnarumma, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Produces a cross. Out towards the flank. That's really good defending. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Dybala, looking for the run. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Borussia Dortmund leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And the pass is intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Drogba. Quality ball. Rummenigge. Pass somewhat off target.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
And we'd like to inform you now.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball, and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rodri. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Serginho, and he's worked it through.
Borussia Dortmund really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide.
Mbappe! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodri. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And this is Bebeto. There's no flag.
There will be
It's a searching pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bebeto. Decent chance! Sticks it away! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Throw in. Rodri is there to clear. Rummenigge! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great chance! It's there! And the comeback is complete! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed to get for it. And the shot! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? And he's there to retrieve it. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Looking for the run. And can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Bebeto. Now Bebeto! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great vision. That is a great pick out. It's a throw-in. Rodri goes steaming forward. And it's Messi. Musiala. Then header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's a searching pass. And a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
And the finish! Decent enough try. Bebeto. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the left flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Romario. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge is flagged offside. But this is Romario. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to gift it back. So we're still where we started right now. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Romario. Shot could be on. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Nicely spread. And this is Ronaldo. And then... oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away. And here's Beckham. Cross from Cancelo. Tries to get it clear. This possibly the last play of the half. He gets big.
Well, he certainly...
and the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 24, Romario.
And the action
Number
is back
23,
underway.
Messi.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Owen. Number 9, Dybala.
Makalele really struggling to influence the game.
he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Taken back almost at once. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well played. Makalele, very much a man of this moment. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. In by Can... big chance! He's scored! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 64 minutes is number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one! They want to be quick to recover this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, delightful ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Makalele cuts out the pass. Searching pass, he's played. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
There's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's away. There's the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Having turned the game on its head. Ah, he's given it away. Dark. And the shot! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
All square again. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Chance for a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but...
And the shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Look face to face with the kick. Great chance! They've done it! And that is goal number 20. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Makaleli. Bale. No luck with that dink over the top. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's picked his... Can he finish? No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Big chance! Goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodri, it's a pretty loose pass. Neymar, Maradona, tries a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Yeah, a fantastic...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Just eases him off the ball. Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he shoots! Euphoria! Utopia!